here are my top 10 favorite Pirates of the Caribbean franchise moments. So, coming in at number 10 is escaping the king from On Stranger Tides. So, Jack is escaping the king in the beginning of the movie. He swings on a chandelier. He is on carriages, so that's cool. He goes onto boards that people are walking with, so I like that. So it's interesting. It's interesting than just another sword fight, so I kind of like it. It started the movie out pretty well. Number 9 is the rest of the fight from at World's End. The rest of the fight at the end of the film, it's interesting. Jack and Davy Jones are sword fighting with each other. There's just a lot of action going on. So it's pretty fun. So I enjoy it. This is like the final battle. This is like the climax of that movie. So I really enjoy it. Number 8 is the three-way sword fight from Dead Man's Chest. So it's Jack, Norrington, and Will all fighting for the key for the chest. They're sword fighting. They go into a building and they just keep fighting with each other. They're on a water wheel. That wheel breaks off and it's rolling on the island, and so they have to balance on the water wheel as it's rolling down the hill on the island. Eventually, Will and Norrington go in the wheel, and one moment where the camera is rotating with the wheel, so that's pretty cool. So I really enjoy it. I think it's the best moment of Dead Man's Chest, as well as Escaping the King was the best moment of On Stranger Tides. But the three-way sword fight, I think, is actually a lot of fun. So it's a really good moment. Moving on, number 7 is the execution fight from Dead Men Tell No Tales. So Jack and Karina are about to be executed, but Henry comes in to try and save them. A cannonball goes off, makes Jack's guillotine swing, and the guillotine almost kills him, but it doesn't. So that's actually a lot of fun. So there's a lot of fun action. There's some sword fighting. So I really enjoy it. I think it's actually a standout moment of Dead Men Tell No Tales. Number 6 is the shark chase, also from Dead Men Tell No Tales. So like dead zombie sharks go into the water. They attack the boat that Jack, Karina, and Henry are in. So it's just a really cool sequence. A shark comes up. It's in slow motion, and it's almost trying to bite them. And then as the ghost crew are coming to attack Jack ties a rope to the boat, hooks one of the sharks, and just has the shark have him go all the way to land. So that's a lot of fun. So again, it's a different moment than just another sword fight, and it's a lot of fun. So I really enjoy it. Yeah, it's just a really fun moment. Number 5 is the ship battle at an hour and a half in the movie in The Curse of the Black Pearl. So it's very thrilling. They don't have any cannonballs, so they have to use like forks and knives and other stuff to shoot at people. One of Barbossa's crewsmen was about to hit Elizabeth, and Jack says, "That's not very nice." So that was actually kind of funny. And then when the monkey has the medallion and he brings it to Barbossa, I like the line where Barbossa says, "Well, thank you, Jack," and Sparrow thinks he's talking about him, and he says, "Oh, thank you. Oh, you're welcome." And then Barbossa just says, "We named the monkey Jack." So that's funny. So this, like I've said in that movie, in the positives, is like it strikes the perfect balance between action and comedy. So this one is thrilling. It has good action, but it also has some comedic lines in there, so I really enjoy it. Number 4 is the bank vault heist from Dead Men Tell No Tales. This is the best moment of the movie. I really enjoy it. So they're trying to steal the bank vault with horses, and they pull it away. Unfortunately, they get the entire building, so they're dragging this building, and so it's really funny. Jack stumbles into an astronomy place or whatever, and one of the guys says, "There's a witch and a pirate in my store," and Jack says, "Well, it's your lucky day." That's really funny. Jack is running on the roof on the building, and then the building just falls apart, gets hit by a wall, and it's a really cool shot of Jack running in slow motion as the building is being destroyed behind him, so that's really cool. I really enjoyed this moment. It's a lot of fun. It really started off the movie really well. Number 3 is Barbossa marries Elizabeth and Will during a fight in At World's End near the end of the film. It was just such a really sweet moment that Will asks Elizabeth to marry him, and he thinks it's the right time because he thinks they're all gonna die, so that was interesting. So it has good action, and Barbossa is trying to fight off the Davy Jones's crew while he's trying to marry Will and Elizabeth, so it's a little funny. It's pretty sweet, and it has some good action in it, so I actually really enjoyed that moment at World's End. I think that's the best moment of that movie. Like I forgot, I think the bank vault heist is the best moment of Dead Men Tell No Tales. Number 2 is Barbossa tells the ghost story / the undead crew reveal from The Curse of the Black Pearl. So Barbossa is talking with Elizabeth, and so he's saying like, "Oh, we need the medallion to lift our curse, cause I'm starving to death, but I just won't die." Elizabeth stabs Barbossa, but that didn't kill him. So you're wondering what just happened. Shouldn't he be dead? She runs out into the middle of the ship, and then moonlight is on the entire crew, and that's the reveal that they're all undead. So it completely changes the movie from that point on. So it's really interesting. I do think that's the scariest moment of the franchise, so I really like it. So, scariest moment of the franchise, propels the story forward, and from that point on, I'm like, where is this movie going from this point on? So, I really enjoy this moment. This is easily one of the best moments of the franchise. But my number 1 favorite moment of the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise is the final sword fight from The Curse of Black Pearl. This incorporates everything into that first movie that was established in that first movie. It has the curse. People are running in and out of moonlight, so you see the undead crew. There's good sword fighting. There's stabbing skeletons. It has good action. It's pretty comical. So, like, Barbossa says, like, "Are we gonna keep fighting forever because we're immortal?" And Jack says, "Or you just give up." So that was pretty funny. This is the big final showdown of the film. So the final sword fight from The Curse of the Black Pearl comes out as my number 1 favorite Pirates of the Caribbean franchise moment. Thanks for watching.